Okay, thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
Sir, is my screen visible na po?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Thank you.
So once again po, good morning. The presenter, Miss Maria Sheila G. Mendoza, is unable to present the paper, so I'll take charge. Our paper is titled Practices and Preparations of a State University in Central Luzon, Philippines Towards Internationalization. I'm Dan Rogayan from the Faculty of College of Teacher Education, President Ramon Magsaysay State University, the only state university in the province of Zambales. Internationalization refers to the process of integrating an international, intercultural, and global dimension into the purpose, functions, and delivery of education of the university concerned, according to Knight in 2004. The need to integrate an international dimension into higher education cannot be underestimated, according to Balagtas and colleagues in 2012. With the advent of internationalization, higher education institutions, or HEIs, in the Philippines continue to improve its practices and enhance its governance to keep abreast with the global standards. Moreover, the HEIs must continue to innovate and re-engineer their thrust and strategic plan to respond to the emerging demands of the 21st century, coupled with the challenges brought about by internationalization of HEI and Education 4.0. The university continues to fulfill its trust and mandates as it surmounts all the challenges ahead brought by the internationalization. It relentlessly molds its students to be competent in strategic and enabling technologies and ready them for the job arena or for entrepreneurship. The study determined the extent of practice and preparations of a state university in Central Luzon towards internationalization. For the conceptual framework, we utilize the conceptual paradigm designed by Balagtas and colleagues in 2012, which actually measures internationalization based on 10 domains. It includes curriculum instruction, research collaboration, academic standards and quality, mobility and exchanges for students and teachers, international and intercultural understanding or networking, cooperation and development assistance, international students recruitment, facilities and support system, and diversity income generation. We employed a cross-sectional descriptive survey research involving 25 respondents, 4 administrators, and 21 faculty members in a campus of a state university in Central Luzon, Philippines. We utilized survey questionnaire adopted from the internationalization rubric as presented earlier, designed by Balagtas and colleagues in 2012. And then we also utilize interview guide for triangulation. So for the demographics of the respondents, the table shows that the respondents are almost equal in terms of sex distribution. Majority of the respondents are faculty members with 84%, against 16% of the administrators. Majority are instructors with 64%. And most of the respondents are coming from the College of Agriculture and Veterinary Medicine with 48%, College of Education, Arts and Sciences with 40%, and College of Hotel and Restaurant Management with 12%. For the data collection, after we sought approval and permission from the authorities, we floated or administered the survey questionnaires, and then we conducted the interview for triangulation. So for the interest of time, I'll be presenting the summary of the state university's practices towards internationalization based on the 10 domains. So generally, the state university practices internationalization um, evidently, so with an overall mean of 2.53. So specifically among the 10 indicators, the highest mean was obtained in academic standards and quality with 2.84, followed by research collaboration with the 2.83 and curriculum instruction 2.81. The strength of the university is on research linkages when it comes to agriculture and environmental sciences. Now, for the lowest means, the lowest means were obtained in the domain cooperation development assistance, international students recruitment, and international intercultural understanding and networking. and this must be improved based on the results. So for the preparations towards internationalization based from the qualitative responses, these are the preparations emerge. First is the conduct of capability building activities, special training, seminar courses, and other related professional development activities for faculty and staff on specific programs must be conducted as enunciated by one of the participants. Provision of state-of-the-art facilities. The university must exert more efforts to improve the current status of its laboratories and facilities, especially for teacher education, engineering, and other allied sciences. Strengthening of faculty and student exchange program. The university must take into consideration sending faculty and students abroad for study and or internship program. As of now, we have the Israel internship program for the agriculture students. And uh, for the teacher education, we still finalizing the internship for the ASEAN countries. Then utilization of ICT-based information delivery, maximize the utilization of ICT to establish linkages in the ASEAN region, as well as to have easier access of information. So these study actually conforms to the previous studies that making the standard for education international level provides a wider perspective of social and cultural diversity in one learning environment, according to Lagodar and Company in 2020. Achieving excellence is a never-ending process of improving the quality of products and services, which is bounded by measures of an obtainable goal of perfection, according to Dotong and Laguador in 2015. And the quest for internationalization of education has been a primordial concern among HEIs for global recognition, according to Rosa Rosso and colleagues in 2015. According to Bernardo, he stated that the educational goals of internationalization are related to assumptions of universal knowledge and the need for collaborative international efforts and perspectives, while its development goals are related to the mission of developed countries to provide assistance and support to less developed countries in their efforts to improving their capabilities in their HAIs. For the conclusion recommendation, the university's practices are in preparation towards internationalization is generally evident. The dimensions on international and intercultural understanding, networking, cooperation, development assistance, international students recruitment, facilities and support system, and diversity income generation is slightly evident and must be further enhanced. The university may also continue to enhance its strategic directions and plans in order to fully embrace the culture of internationalization. The preparation must be given adequate time to ensure attainment of targets. The Office of VP for Planning, Institutional Development, Quality Assurance, and Good Governance, or VPPIDQAGG, must proactively lead in the internationalization endeavors of the university. Data gathered in this baseline research must be submitted to the VPPIDQAGG in order to craft an enhanced strategic development plan towards the vision of the university to be a progressive learner-centered research university and recognized in ASEAN, in the ASEAN region. So this is actually the University Strategic Development Plan 2016 to 2020 framework, wherein the baseline research was one of the references in the crafting of this development plan. So it contains seven goals for academic services, research, extension, people management, state-of-the-art facilities and infrastructure, strong network leadership, proactive governance, and synergistic academic community, and responsive and excellent support services towards clientele satisfaction and in a healthy environment. It was recrafted in 2017 based on the needs. So it was called the University's Legacy Strategic Agenda, with still with seven strategic goals and with these particular targets for the university. So marami pong salamat sa pakikinig and good morning po.
Thank you, Sir Rugayan, and of course to your partner, Ma'am Mendoza. If you have questions concerning internationalization, you can ask her in our chat room, and I'm going to ask the question later.